And welcome back to another BobBlast. Hi, I'm Bob Burridge, and this one is all about painting a whole painting with one color, monochromatic. Think of the early Renaissance painters. They didn't have color. They had brown and black and white, but they were magnificent. And how did they do it? How did they make it glow so much? Contrast. What I'd like to show you here is that some of the pieces that I'm working on is basically it's one color. You know, you have a whole color wheel choices. If you use very specific combinations, it kind of pretty much guarantees that you're going to have a pretty good painting. But what if you use just one color? It works no matter what color you use all the way around. Try it someday. Here's some of my early dark and light monochromatics. But I was mostly just studying right from the Rembrandt times. But of course the focal point's the part that gets all your attention. Monochromatic, but look at all the different values. I have some here too, some of my circus acrobats doing the darks and lights and darks and lights. It doesn't always have to be brown. You have warm tones with some of my Powerful Ladies series I've got going here. This is one of my Mana from Heaven series I had a show. And it was pretty exciting, all about bowls, monochromatic. I like that because of the earth tones. And of course, on canvas, it even works great on canvases. This is a collage and one of those 3-inch deep canvases, monochromatic. So it's a great exercise. I love doing it because you don't have to worry about making mud with different color combinations. I was doing a sketch not too long ago of my flower shop girl, and still doing my figures dark and light. And it was sepias and blacks and whites. I said, I love this. So I'm going to show you how I make it bigger. So my monochromatic color today is the Golden's Quinacridone Azure Gold. It's a fluid acrylic. It's fantastic. All right, so you can thin it way down and it looks like gold. Put a lot on, has that nice deep, rich sepia tone that I was looking for, monochromatic. This is the small painting, a sketch I did of Flower Shop Girl, and it was really a demo on dark against light, and throw some flowers in there for story appeal. Okay, so I liked it so much, I've decided to do a larger one. Put this over here. And I've already started, just to save you some time. And this is a 20-inch by 24 inches by 24 inches. So here's some more of that Quinacridone Gold. I'm gonna pour it out here. And of course, black. And some white. I'm ready to go. I have my brushes. I have my sketch. Oh, what do we do here? Well, I think I'm going to put down a whole layer of this first. Really get that tone down. Wow. A lot of this is going to change, of course, as I continue on. I notice that when I tone it down, it's really thin and not so dark. I do like the darkness in here. And on top of the black, it makes the black not so black. It actually adds a richness to it, so it's not looking, so the black won't look like a hole. So there's some life even in that part. She has an interesting attire on here. And her hand is over here by the flowers. That's another focal point. And I'm not so sure. I'm going to use a lot of white now. Some of the contrast. I'm going to change her hair. I'm going to give her some hair. Some negative shape painting here. Pretty cool hair. Yeah. Looks like Marge in The Simpsons. Cool. So I'm darkening the background just a little bit so her face stands out. Move that line away from her shoulder, drawing too much attention. I don't want to have a tangent going into another tangent. The point of the shoulder and the background. Make it interesting. And brighten up this person a little bit more. The fingers. So there's a connection here. She's connecting to him. He has his hands on his hips, or whoever it is. Again, story appeal. Make it somewhat foggy in here. Add some color into her. Get some over here. This is also making sure that you paint all over at the same time. Don't stay in one place too long. Using one brush, one large brush, it helps to hold the whole thing together too. And what I'm doing here is making sure I get in, get out. Don't stay in one place too long. Otherwise you will start to tickle. I'm going to make him wider here. Broader shoulders, maybe. Oh yeah, oh boy. That was a good example of being brave enough to try something new, and it turned out a whole lot better. Readjust his arm here. Wow. Here again, this line here is too close to the tangent of the top of the stocking, so you either lower the stockings or raise them. Put some more negative space behind here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a little bit of black to this, which will turn it into a somewhat of a grayish color. More of a neutral. Oh boy, here we go with those neutrals. Look at that. And it's still from just the black and that gold. It's a beautiful color. Wow. It's better than I thought it was going to be. Oh boy. And the reason this works is because it's of this one color. You're just playing with the different values because that's all you got. Oh boy. What's nice about a larger brush, you get the job done a little bit quicker. I'm going to add some lightness over here. As if it were a table. Yeah, this is the table. Gotta have a table. And here we go. On the front edge of the table. And that shadow is going to come off the table. Tabletop. There we go. And the front lip, and we'll put in some legs, maybe. We'll see how this turns out. I don't want to draw too much attention to it. It's there. Come back in here with the shadow. I'm going to lighten up inside here. There we go. Now we can see the stems. Of course, we're going to see the same color inside because it's glass. And we'll put a hot spot down in here, of course. Bing! Put a couple centers, not in the center. And I'm going to lighten up this background just a little bit more. With this, a little bit of black, and here is too yellow. I thought. More white. Wow. Pretty subtle over in here too. These off. Better color. More neutral color. Monochromatic. You just spend a whole day just playing with monochromatic. And so you'll be just concerned about, I don't like her Marge hair anymore, but I do like that. There we go. And give her narrow shoulders. There you go. A little bit of a neck. Nice. And make sure down here. I don't want to make this too hot. This was going to be too hot. There we go. Oh boy. Looks like it looked like a heart. I don't want a heart there. Wow. I think I'm going to be almost finished. Oh yeah. I like this color with white in it. Well, oh, clean her up here a little bit. There we go. A little elegance. Well, that's me running around the page with one color, black, white, plus the gold here, this wonderful quinacridone gold. And boy, did I have fun. But one of the things I wanted to point out to you, make sure you do a small sketch first, just to work it all out. But then when you go larger, have an enormous amount of fun and work quickly all over the place, one big brush, keep it wet, and use lots of paint. All right, thanks for watching. If you like this one, I hope you get to share it with your friends, and I can't wait to see you on the next BobBlast. Take care. Hi there, this is Bob Burridge again, reminding you, table setting, the virtual juried show is coming up here at the deadline, February the 28th. Karen Vernon is our international juror, and you know, she knows how to pick them, and there's going to be plenty of art prizes for everyone. So I can't wait to see all your work. Just imagine, it could be a table for one, table for two, it could be a picnic, it could be a bag lunch, who cares? Table setting. I can't wait. So hurry up. We only have about a week to go, and I can't wait to see all your work. Good luck, everybody. See you later. Hi there, this is Bob Burridge here to tell you about a special workshop that I have coming up there in Mexico, but you get to stay in your studio. You know, Bob Masla has that wonderful casa for the artist down there in Puerto Vallarta, actually 10 miles south of Puerto Vallarta. It's just for us. We stay in this great casa on the beach in a fishing village, and we do workshops. We paint for several days on the top floor overlooking the fishing village, right there on the beach. They feed us. We stay there, and I get to teach there. We get to listen to all the wonderful Mexican music out there as we're out there in this open air studio. Very protected, wonderful place. It's my favorite place. I've been going there for many years. Well, we can't go there this year. So what we're gonna do, Bob has put this together. I think it was a great idea that, hey, let's do it as a Zoom workshop. So I'm about to do one, but still the same Mexican flair. We're gonna be doing single subjects like Mexican coffee, pineapples, or whatever kinds of fruits we wanna do. We'll be doing beach scenes right there in our own studio. We'll be doing florals from the botanical gardens. Boy, do I miss it there. It's a fantastic place. We've always had a great time. But this time, Bob has become a little more creative and says, everybody stays home, and we get to still have that wonderful casa flair that only Robert Masla can put together, which we really miss. So this year, it's going to be great to kind of have fun again and be with other people who want to, from all over the world, staying home in your studio and painting those wonderful Mexican scenes. The only thing I'm going to miss is their wonderful homemade food and the ocean air right there. But we're going to be doing this in our own studio. I'm going to be reminiscing some of the things that we've been doing there from the past time, sharing that kind of stuff. And my job is to get you to paint a lot. You will be painting a lot. And so I'll be talking less, painting more, doing lots of demos. It's great fun, and I'm just so happy to be back there in Casa and staying in my own studio. Hey, all the dates are coming up there. I think it is March 9th to the 12th. So it's all about Viva la Fiesta. I'll see you in Mexico. Hey, thanks for watching. Hi there, I'm Bob Burridge, and this is all about Date Night with Bob. We just got finished doing one. See the paintings behind me? This is a 2-hour kind of a Zoom painting workshop is what it is. And we were painting for 2 hours. You can either do it along with me, or you can sit back and have an adult beverage and watch at the same time. This is called a fun thing we're gonna be doing. We've done them already, so it's called Date Night with Bob. And don't you want to do that on whatever nights we have? Check out the schedule. It's right behind me, and we're going to be painting like crazy. I'll see you on Date Night with Bob.